Hey guys, what's going on? So today we are doing a video on what we feed our birds. Now we're sort of in a transition phase right now because the bird store that we went to for quite a while, and where we got Pearl, called Omar's Exotic Birds, it actually unfortunately went out of business a few months ago. And when we went there, we would always get their food blends. There was a Cockatiel blend and a Parakeet blend. These were the primary food sources for Pillow and Pearl, aside from vegetables and some other things, which I'll get to in a minute. Now, because Omar's is no longer around, once these bags are gone, we obviously are not going to have any more Omar's food to give them. Now, fortunately, our good friends at Brown's have sent us some food. Now, they have sent us daily diet blends for both Cockatiels and Budgies. And they've also sent us daily treat blends, which are sort of a food treat combo. Now, this is not a sponsored video, but Brown's was kind enough to send us this food for free to try. Now, what we're going to do, and what you should always do when you're transitioning your birds from one type of food to another, is never just go cold turkey on the first type of food. Never just use it up and stop and then start the next type of food, because your bird's not going to know what's going on. They're not used to the new food. There may be things in it they don't like. They might get just weirded out and not want to eat. So the best thing to do is start slowly transitioning, adding a little bit of the new food in with the old food. Gradually, as the old food runs out, that'll start tapering off, and pretty soon they'll only be eating the new food. But it needs to be a slow process. Now let's take a look at what is inside each of these seed blends. Omar's Parakeet and Budgie mix, Omar's Cockatiel mix. Now these seed mixes are very straightforward. It's almost all basic seeds. There's not a lot of extra fruits or treats or anything like that in it. It's pretty simple. The main difference is that the Cockatiel mix, obviously because Cockatiels are larger birds, has some larger seeds and different things in it. The Parakeet mix is mostly just small seeds and pellets, since they are small birds. Brown's Daily Diet Parakeet Budgie mix, Brown's Daily Diet Cockatiel mix. Now both of these mixes are a little more varied. They both contain baked crisps, which are loaded with natural nutrients and antioxidants. And the Cockatiel mix also includes sunflower seeds. Brown's Food and Treat Parakeet Budgie mix, Brown's Food and Treat Cockatiel mix. So as you can see, these mixes, especially the Cockatiel mix, have a lot going on in here. There is pasta in here. This thing, which I think we've determined is a dried strawberry. It's covered in the dust and some other things that were in there. But it definitely has the resemblance of a dried strawberry, which is on the ingredient list. There's other seeds and pellets and things like that. Now, because these are food and treat mixes, these should not be given to your birds on a daily basis. The calories from treats should not make up more than 20% of your bird's daily diet, so anything that contains a lot of treats should be given more sparingly. Now, in addition to seeds, there's plenty of other nutritious things that you can give your birds to eat. We normally start the day off with chopped veggies, and we like to give the birds veggies first thing in the morning when they're hungry, and that way they can gorge on those first. Fruits and veggies are a very important part of your bird's diet and should be given to them on a daily basis. We just cut up whatever we happen to have on hand. Today was spinach, arugula, grapes, and blueberries. And for Pearl, we have dried red chili peppers, which we got at Omar's. Interesting fact, birds cannot taste spice, so they just tear open the chili peppers and eat the seeds, and the spice does not bother them at all. We also collect the seeds when we cut up bell peppers. We keep them in a little dish, and they dry out, and the birds love to snack on those as well. We also enhance the daily seed diet with these dried leafy greens. Now, confession, we're not 100% sure what these leafy greens are. We got them at Omar's from a big barrel where you just scoop out whatever you want and put it in a bag. And we believe it's alfalfa, but it was quite a while ago that we got it, so we're not 100% sure, but the birds love it. And as always, a very important part of your bird's diet is nutritional pellets, which we add to the seeds. And very often birds do not like pellets. I think they rarely choose to eat pellets over seeds. So it is important to provide them with pellets often, make sure they're part of the daily diet, and sometimes taper off the amount of seeds that you give them and supplement that with pellets, so therefore seed the pellets as well. One other treat that cockatiels love, which we don't happen to have on hand today, is popcorn. So just pop up some fluffy white popcorn, no salt or butter, just plain white, dry, fluffy popcorn, and your bird should devour it. Pearl does anyway. So what is your bird's favorite food, or what are some treats that they particularly like? If there's anything here we didn't mention, any particular treats, anything that your birds just can't live without, let us know in the comments below. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.